do we transform research? How do we transform economic thinking? And how do we use that economic thinking to think about the main problems society faces? The key thing about the department is the people. How do you get those people and how do you stimulate their thinking with new transformative ideas? It's about making it supportive and making it stimulating.
To ensure we have an environment that allows people at all levels, world-class research, to do high-impact research.
Discussions and collaborations happen quite naturally across disciplines and across fields.
So I always feel very reassured that I can reach out to someone, and that certainly makes research easier and for sure more pleasant and more collaborative.
And those overlaps bring a breadth and a sort of a new perspective that I find very exciting.
And the goal here is to make sure that the value of the department is higher than the sum of its parts. And one key component, of course, is interaction. We want to make sure to have really collaborative and productive and enjoyable interactions.
You can expect to apply economics to the world's most pressing problems using methods at the forefront of the discipline.
So the Centre for the Study of African Economies was founded over 35 years ago, and CSAE is really a group that tries to bring together researchers with an interest in Africa. We have a visiting fellows program, and it's always a privilege to welcome colleagues from Africa here to Oxford.
Directly relates to and potentially impacts on policies that are adopted in different economies around the world.
The most important economic topics of the day: inequality, economic development, climate change.
So engaging with departments like Department for Work and Pensions, the Treasury, Bank of England, the World Bank, IMF and so on.
Economics gives us the tools both to understand the problems and, crucially, what to do about them.
That's not something which comes as an afterthought. That's got to be built into our research agendas and our research questions right from the start.
One of the things that I think is very unique about Oxford is the size of the economics department.
A very welcoming environment and to allow everybody to grow in the research.
That helps every department member realize their full potential, whether it's in research, policy work, or in teaching.
We really care about the teaching. This is true across the board.
We bring in our expertise from tutorial teaching in Oxford colleges and bring it to the lecture room and create this discussion environment.
We think it's really important to have our faculty sitting around the table talking about economics to really stimulate their thinking.
As a way to learn, I think it is, without question, for the student, it's the best system in the world when you're going into a subject that you enjoy. This is a wonderful way to really immerse yourself with experts weekly, pushing you and pushing your thinking.